Pope County Dispatch, this is Angela. Where's your emergency?
I'm at 419 Caravella Road.
Uh-huh.
And I went to feed my horses. I'm working nights. I went to feed my horses, and I heard something on the other. He's right at this. There's some guy. I don't know what his issue is, but he's right on the other side of my fence line, and he's got a light. And I hollered out. I got back in my car and hollered out, "What are you doing?" Because he's like scaring my horses, but he's like picking up sticks, and he's acting very erratic.
And he's got a flashlight?
Yeah, he's got a flashlight. It's like a light on his head. Now I can't see him. He's wearing a white T-shirt. I got in my car. I hollered out. I called up my husband, and he came out behind the car. But he hasn't come onto our property. But
is he a white male?
I can't tell if he's white or not.
Oh, okay.
He's got a white T-shirt on.
Okay.
Now I can't see him now. He's coming back because he's got a light. But it's like he's searching in one small area, looking on the ground. I don't know what he's doing.
Do you know who lives over there in that area?
It's the back property of the neighbors. Caravella, the houses are right up against the street. So there's really nobody there. There's another older couple that lives in a house adjacent to us, but I don't know who really owns the property that he's on.
Okay. Have you ever seen him before?
No, and I can't tell what he looks like. It just scared the heck out of me because I went to feed my horses on my way into the house, and they were running around, and then I saw somebody by the fence and heard crackle stomping. I can still see his light there, so he's still there. Yeah.
Can you see any type of vehicle or anything like that he might have drove up here?
No, there's not a vehicle access. It's in the bushes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. It's in the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got some of my officers heading that way from.
Airport, everyone.
Good morning. Walking along the fence line there, and wouldn't identify himself, wouldn't tell us what he was doing here. And freaking the horses out.
Yeah, I pulled up. I worked nights, and I pulled up to feed the horses, and I was all the way in there. I heard a crackle, and he was over. It's a guy in a white T-shirt, and he was back over there, like where the T-posts. Yeah, right up back over there. And he was there for probably 10 minutes. And I hollered out the window after I got in and locked the car. And I hollered out the window, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And he said something. And then I watched. He went back and forth and like was shining and went back and forth. And then I think it went back over there. And I don't know whether he went along the fence line there. There's the pink house down there. It's an older couple that lives there.
Okay.
But I didn't know what else to do. It's like I didn't want to go in the house and not, with somebody freaking roaming around.
Was he in there with your horses?
No, he wasn't. He was right on the other side of the fence. Well, but I heard
Is that your property on the other side?
No, it's an oil company or something or other.
Oh, okay. Well, is there an access to get it? Is there like an oil well up there?
There's an oil thing right there, but all you can see is it's all brush.
Okay.
Over there. Sorry to bother you guys. But
you're not bothering me. We're here all the time.
It was just right there, and he was like going around in little circles, like but he had one of those lights on his head.
Okay.
Oh, I think. I see you. What are you doing? Get over here. You don't want me to see you. You might want to turn the light off. The police, come here. Ma'am?
Right here.
Uh-huh.
New.
Yeah. I saw it. I think he tied his light to a tree.
What? But it's hard to tell. I mean, like when I was just talking to the dispatcher, it's really hard to tell whose property that is. There's some people that live over there that that have
no, that light right there?
Yeah, that light.
Yeah, I think he tied his light to a tree.
Oh.
Yeah, I walked over there to it.
Oh my gosh.
He's not over there. He just tied the light to a tree.
You're kidding.
Looks like it. There's a light on the tree, so I'm sure that's probably what he did.
What the heck was he doing? And I mean, it's fine. It's not our property, but it was just so close, and it just scared me.
Well, it's probably scared him that I'm here, but I'm sure he's going to pop out of the wood line during the day, and I'm going to get a call on him walking down the road.
Okay.
But I don't know where he's at, but he tied his light there.
All I could see is a white T-shirt.
Right.
I couldn't tell, his race.
It'd be some homeless person living out there.
Said that he tied the light to the tree, Mike.
What's that?
He tied the light to the tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I walked back there to the light. He just tied it to a tree.
Oh, somebody's hanging out there or something?
There could be somebody camped out there. I don't see a camp, but there's no telling.
All right.
So
well,
I'm sure that he's going to pop back out during the daytime sometime, or he's going to be walking down the road somewhere. So I'll just stick around here. I'll have another deputy stay around during the day. We'll catch him when he walks out. But if you see him again, call us. But
all right,
he ain't going to pop out with me here because he sees me.
Walk with me to feed the horses.
Oh,
well, I'll stay right here while you feed the horses. He ain't going nowhere.
Because I can't really see on the other side of that. I'm just going to...
This kind of thing, something you have happen frequently?
Homeless people living in the woods. Yeah, unfortunately, within the last year, it's kind of a thing.
Gotten worse?
It has. We never really had that problem before, but over the last year or so, yeah. People know there's nobody on that property and they camp out there.
Well, we've never. I mean, we bought the house in 2016. We've just never seen anything like this.
Well,
I mean,
things have gotten so bad here lately. I mean, there's homeless people everywhere. We never had that problem here.
Well, my heart goes out to them. And I don't have a problem even helping them as long as I don't feel threatened or something.
Right.
Well, we appreciate your support, sir.
No, that's no problem.
And certainly appreciate your service, and I don't think you guys get enough credit for what you do.
Well, we do that when we took the job, so it's no surprise.
I'm glad I heard that snap because I was most of the way over there.
Okay.
And
Like I said, it's probably some homeless person out there. Well, no.
yeah, there it is. That's the same thing. There it is.
I think it's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Here it is.
Huh? Two of them. Oh, I see one. Come here. Hey, come over here. Boy, come over here. I wouldn't go that way. There's somebody else waiting on you.
I'm not gonna go over there. What are you doing?
Come here and see what you're doing.
Well, how's it going?
The neighbor called. You live out here?
Yeah. What are you doing out in these woods? I know you hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
So what are you doing out in these woods?
I'm just hanging out, you know.
Well, you're trespassing. You can't be hanging out.
I'm not trespassing right here.
You're not. Whose property is this?
This is my property right here.
It is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what are you doing out here scaring this old lady at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Well,
What?
I just figured, you know, it'd be a good time to get started
Get started doing what?
on my work.
What work?
I'm working right here.
You are?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you live here, right?
Uh-huh. What's your address?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
if you live out here, just tell me, we'll go. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
I understand. What's just since you guys approached me,
Uh-huh.
I feel a little strange right here. I don't mean no harm right here. I'm gonna come right here.
You're fine. We're just, she's saying somebody's trespassing. Do you live out here?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number? I can't quite see it.
It's Hayden Saffold, 1602.
Saffold?
Saffold, yeah.
16. And you, sir?
You live out here in these woods or in a house?
What's your name and badge number?
What's your house? Where's your house at?
I was curious of your. I mean,
Well,
Are you not
totally
rec-
understand that, and I'll tell you in a minute, okay? I know you're recording me, but you got to understand, I'm asking you a question. Do you live in these woods or do you live in a house?
you guys approached me. I mean, you could
because
tell me.
right now, I believe you're trespassing until you prove otherwise. You are committing a crime.
Well, is this America? Are we innocent until proven guilty? You're telling me I'm guilty of
Well,
trespassing right here?
I'm asking you your address because I want to know if you live on this property. Because you could just be telling me that.
I have a Fifth Amendment right. I don't have to answer any questions. I would like to alleviate you guys' worries.
So you can't prove to me that you live on this property.
Sure, I could.
Okay, well then you probably need to do that.
Or you're going to arrest me?
Might have to, yeah.
I mean, can you not see that I'm out here doing work?
We can see that, but she called because she's saying that you're on her property.
And I've been out here for 30 minutes yelling, and you didn't come out until now.
Well, I've got to get my kids off to. No, I didn't. I've been back and forth. I've carried some stuff up here to get ready to work.
You live here. You live in a house, right? What's your address?
Sir, honestly, I don't want to answer any more questions because.
Okay, you understand you've been accused of trespassing. Now, if you can prove to me you live here, then I'll leave.
Well, whose property is this?
That's what I'm asking. Can you prove
Maybe
to me
you
this
should
is your
ask the
property?
complainant. You haven't even given me your name or your badge number.
Did you do all this at 5 in the morning to get me out here? So
No, I did not get. No, I didn't.
Because I think you might have.
No, I don't even intend to post this unless it goes the wrong way. I mean,
so if you get what you want, you won't post it. But if you
No,
get
I'm not-
arrested,
listen,
then
sir.
you're gonna post
No,
it,
this
make
is
you
not
look
my
bad.
intention with this video to make you
then
look
what
bad.
are you doing?
I am I am.
It's not often we get people wandering around in the woods at 5 a.m. scaring people. What I want to know is, do you own this property and what is your address? It's a simple question that I am allowed to ask because right now I think you're trespassing.
Well, I'm also allowed to not answer it if I don't.
So you answering the question could prove you innocent, but you're not going to, right?
I have the Fifth Amendment right, sir.
You have the Fifth Amendment right not to prove yourself innocent. I don't think you want to tell me your address because I don't think you have one, and I don't think this is it.
Well, sir, you're mistaken.
Okay, let's go this way. What's your name?
Are you going to arrest me for loitering on my property?
No, I'm going to run your name to see what your address is. I have a right to do that because you're accused of a crime right now. So what's your name?
So have I not dispelled your suspicions?
Yes or no? No, because I don't even know who you are. Is it a yes or no question, or are you going to tell me your name or not?
If you got to get your kids, you got to get your...
Yes, I do. Am I going to be arrested if I do not tell you my name?
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Because I don't know where you live at, and I don't know if you belong on this property.
Sir, I live right here. I belong right here.
Tell me your address. Tell me your name so I can run it.
I'll tell you my address. My address is 311 Terra Villa.
Okay. And what's your name?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you my name?
You're accused of a crime. You have to give me your name so I can know whether you're supposed to be here or not. You could just be telling me that. All you're doing, and I think what you did this morning was wanted the police out here.
No, I do not want the police out here. I've got work I'm trying to get done. I've got to leave to go off to work soon.
I would like to go off and go do some work too, but I'm still dealing with you because you're pulling this anti-government stuff on me. Tell me your name.
It's not anti-government. This is my place.
Okay, prove that to me by telling me your name.
What was your name?
I will tell you in a minute. I asked first, you tell me your name.
Are you required?
Yes, I am.
Look at the flip side of it, man. What if you called us?
Yes. And some guy just said, "Oh yeah, this is mine. Bye. I won't tell you your name."
Because all we got.
How do I know that? How do I know what you're telling me is true if you can't tell me your name or won't? Because you got
it. Getting started work on early. I completely understand that, but right now all we have is we know she lives there. She's called. And
well, I'm sorry that I alarmed her.
Well, that's all. That's the only reason.
And I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot.
Giving me a hard time.
Well, you haven't told me.
You're doing it on purpose, and you know that you are.
I know that I have rights, sir, and I don't like them to be infringed upon.
Let me ask you this: if you called and somebody was on your property, and I came out, and the guy said, "Oh yeah, it's mine. You have a nice day. I'm not telling you anything." Hold on. And I drove off, and you said, "Well, why didn't you do something with that guy?" And I said, "Well, he refused to tell me his name." You'd be happy with that, right? I don't know this is your property.
What I would suggest, sir, is maybe you get with her, one of you guys. I mean, if you want to hold me here and detain me, I understand. If you want to get with her and just make sure that this isn't her property, and maybe you're on the wrong.
You can't prove it's yours.
I can prove it's mine.
Then tell me.
I don't intend to answer any questions.
Okay. Hey, you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
Can't find you back.
Yes, sir.
Well, until we know.
Am I detained or am I under arrest?
Right now, you're detained until I figure out who you are.
My wife is there. She's asleep. I need to get them to school. Why aren't you taking my phone?
Because you're under arrest. You told me your name. I'd have been gone 10 minutes ago. But this will make for a great YouTube video on it. Which way you want to go?
Whichever way you want me to.
Well, your property, obviously, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Well, we're going this way anyway.
Would you like for me to go?
I want you to walk this way so we can go to my car.
Are you going to release me if I give you my name?
Well, I've asked you how many times you've refused.
We're going to go down there. We're going to run your
fingerprint.
I've also asked you your name, your badge number.
No law says I have to give you my name. It'll be on your arrest report.
Is it not in your policy?
No, it's not.
So, are you telling me that if I give you my identification right now that you'll let me go?
I'm telling you that if I can identify you and prove that you're not committing a crime by trespassing on this property, I might let you go. And we could have done this 20 minutes ago. Now I'm thinking you're having some mental problems and we might need a screening. Why are you doing this? Why are you making it so hard? I think you did it on purpose so you could get a video.
No, I
That's
didn't.
communicating a false alarm.
No, I didn't.
Then what are you doing?
I'm working.
Anybody would, okay. And when the police show up, go, hey, my name's Bob. I live here. Okay, great. I would have left. All you're doing is making this hard on yourself. You think you're being funny? Because you're not. Lots of other work I could have been doing. But I just can't take your word. Oh, this is fine. Bye, officer. I'd look like a real idiot, wouldn't I?
Was I doing anything wrong?
Yes. You were accused of it, and until I can prove that you're not, by simply giving me your name and I can get your address, we would have left. You're the one keeping me here this long. Because for some reason, and I don't know why, you just want to make this so hard. Why? Are you just anti-government and hate the police? What?
No, I'm pro civil rights.
Well, right now, all we hear is her side, man. You're not hit like we're going.
Look at it from the side of a police officer. If you said, hey, this is my property, you need, and I just left, and it turns out you were a wanted murderer, I'd look like a real idiot, wouldn't I? Would you like it if I did that to your family? Your wife called me and said there's a guy walking around over here scaring me.
Did somebody accuse me of murder?
No. You know what? The more I talk to you, the worse you get. I think I'm done talking to you. We're just going to go run your fingerprints.
I don't consent to any searches.
Well, you're going in my car, so you are. And yes, I know, you're going to post that video and you're going to sue me and everything else. No need to tell me, okay? Or do you want to get this over with and tell me your name?
If you tell me that you will,
time I'm going to ask
if you tell me that you will let me go, if I give you my identification, I will give you my identification.
I don't know that I should let you go. I really think right now you might have some mental health problems, and I think we might need to go see a doctor. Would you like for me to stop and tell your wife where you're going? No? Okay, well, you stare at me then. I don't care.
Do you want somebody to tell her?
I would like to call her.
Well, that'll happen after we figure out who you are. In order to do that, I'm going to have to run your fingerprints, and it takes a couple of hours. So after you sit there for a couple of hours waiting on your fingerprints to come back, then...
Sir, if I give you my identity, will you let me
You've
go?
had about 10 chances to tell me your name, and you ain't done it yet.
I also asked you.
I don't care what you ask me. I'm asking the questions, not you. You need to lay off the YouTube stuff, because all it's doing is making it worse, man.
And she said he was acting weird. That's what this felt.
Well, she heard him when he stepped on his wig, and then she yelled at him. She's like, hey, what are you doing? So that's not their property. That probably belongs to the gas well over here. And he just kept looking at her. And then I went over there. And I seen where he's got that light tied to the tree, but I couldn't find him. I come back, and that's when you showed up. And he's like, oh, I'm going to take him somewhere to identify him. No, I haven't gotten anything yet. Dispatcher.
12, go ahead.
En route to the jail with 15. Step up. friendly. Good morning.
We have him on.
Don't know yet. He won't tell me his name. So we're going to have to fingerprint him.
Who's playing ball, so I gotta think.
Yeah, if there would have been a problem, can you tell me the officer there is named the badge number?
It'll be on your arrest report.
Yeah,
So, we will let me release it.
yeah. Well, thank you about that. So a whole bunch of guys, man, a lot of people. I'll find out.
Why don't you guys figure out what you're going to charge me with? You guys want to release it? And you guys have any other charges?
Look, I can't release you until I know who you are. When I figure out who you are, I'm probably just going to write you a ticket and kick you out the door. Okay? But the law for obstructing governmental operations, for not telling me your name. And you wouldn't be here in the first place had you simply just told me your name. All I was going to do is run your name, get your address, and I was leaving.
You never gave me your name, and you never gave me a clear answer.
One, it's right here. Two, my name will be on your arrest report, okay?
You also never gave me a clear answer whenever I asked you.
Okay. It's not in my habit to be answering your questions. You need to ask mine. I simply asked you, do you belong on this? If you give me your name and I run your driver's license and it gave that address, I would have left. All you're doing is you're trying to get famous, is I think what you're trying to do. You got what you wanted. You've been taken to the jet. Now we're going to fingerprint you. I'm sure that the video and whatever else you got, you're going to try to get it on the front page of the newspaper and try to make it into a big deal. Good for you. But you're not going anywhere until I know who you are, whether that takes 6 hours or 36 hours. You can sit there. So the quicker you tell me your name and I can look at your DL photo and make sure it's you, then you're just going to have to sit here. I'm trying to help you get out of here quicker. You'll just simply tell me who you are.
So you will release me?
I'm tired of talking to you. One last time, yes or no, are you going to tell me your name or not? I'm not making you any promises. Well, what am I supposed to do if I run your name and you come back with a warrant?
Well, I guess that'd be up to you.
But then I'd be lying to you, telling you I was releasing you, and I didn't. Wouldn't it? Huh? Yeah. So I can't make you any promises until I run your name. Huh? I mean, I took the time to take you to jail. You're getting some tickets, okay? I'm not lying to you about that. But the quicker you tell me your name, the quicker I can write the tickets, and the quicker you can leave. Right?
My name is Corey Jones.
Okay.
My date of birth is 8/2/87.
Okay.
What was your name, officer?
It'll be on your arrest report. Be on your ticket. Well, let's run that and see if that actually comes back. How are you? Oh, it's a wonderful morning. He won't tell me who he is. He's wandering around out in the woods this morning, scaring people. Very picture. Huh? Is that you? What address he should? Okay. He was telling me the truth. Thank you. Huh? He's going to get you. Yeah. Okay.
You got the points on the other.
Huh?
You got the points.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. His best mate. D. Yeah.
Don. Yeah.
Oh, no, middle initial 5.
LD.
Yeah, like. That's Damon. This guy I arrested finally gave me his name. Says his name is Corey Jones, 82 of 87. Oh, was he live streaming it? Oh, well, he was recording it with his phone. I didn't know if he was live streaming or what he was doing. And he may have been, I don't know. Does he have any numbers? Can you run those for me? Right. Probably not. Okay. I need the 1016 code. I guess. Time. And time I taking right to jail. All right, thanks. All I really get on is restricted. Well, this lady called and said she wants to see her horses. And he's saying it's fine. So she yelled at him, like, what are you doing? And he's just walking around with a light on his head, scared her, running around out the woods. Well, I get out there. I can see where he's just made piles of sticks everywhere out in the woods. I'm like, but I couldn't find him. So I'm about to leave, and all of a sudden he comes out of the woods.
And I'm like, come here, dude. And he's like, I don't have to. And so finally I get over to talk to him, and he's like, well, my civil rights that I said, I'm like, dude, if this is your property and you live here, tell me your name, and I can leave. Well, I don't have to tell me my name. It's my civil rights. I'm like, well, dude, I don't know if you trespass. I don't know what you do.
So he didn't live nowhere around there.
He does.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was probably on his own property. He just wouldn't tell me.
No.
And he was just wandering around scaring these people at 6 o'clock this morning and wanted to pull the whole, you're the government, I don't have to identify myself thing out. So I didn't want to let him go. So I'm thinking, because it kind of looked like he might have been living in the woods. And I'm like, yeah, I was wanting for something to be living out in the woods.
Yeah.
So all I really got on him was just whether that was really his property or not, I don't know. But he owns a house close to that. I'll put it that way. No, that's up to you, man. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't get very released, but that's up to you. Huh? Huh? Right. Well, this is going to turn into a meeting. I mean, they're going to want that if you don't process it in.
They hit the door out.
Well, I know it with him. He was videoing me the whole time. So he might have lost their gun. So it's going to turn into a media circus. It's going to start echo line stuff. So, it's going to make so if you don't process it in the winter, it's going to hide something.
Yeah.
Because it's going to make me look bad. Like, if you don't process it, it make me look like I realized I made a mistake when I got here and let it go. So it makes me look
I'll give Love County the darkness.
You got pink eyes, huh? I don't know, do you? I don't know, I hope not.
No brake lights.
They signed out there yesterday.
Oh.
I'm talking to told him the backsplash got him in the face.
That's just gross.
I felt bad for him.
They gave a tag on the vehicle of Adam.
I ain't too many people out there felt bad for him.
That's gross.
Yeah. I unfollowed it. They got in his face.
You told me that in the first place, we wouldn't be here, okay? I can't leave you out in the middle of nowhere, not knowing who you are. It's not like I wanted to do this, now I gotta do a report. I don't know what your hatred is for the police or the government, but telling me your name would have only confirmed who you were, and I would have left. That's all I needed.